The last few months have been very rough, Joe. I've had several moments myself when I've been covering my eyes before looking at my investment portfolio. I mean, the market has been all over the place, guys. It's been up, down, up, down. It's enough to drive anyone crazy. Also, it doesn't help that all the financial headlines are full of frightening potential futures. A possible recession, a trade war, and potential market correction. With all the doom and gloom and uncertainty in the stock market, it's enough to make anyone want to take all of their money out of their investments and put it somewhere safe, like under the mattress. But remember, Joe, no matter how overwhelming a market fluctuation may be, you must remember that pulling your money out of the market is one of the worst things you could do, especially if your portfolio is trending downward. Remember, guys, the only way to guarantee an actual monetary loss becomes permanent is for you to sell your shares. Of course, knowing that you should stay the course is a lot easier said than done. If you're tempted to cut your losses when you hear gloom and doom financial predictions, it's especially important to learn how to keep your cool. So in this video, I'm going to cover some tips to help you with your anxiety that kicks in when you see a sea of bloody red across your stock portfolio. But before we get into the rest of the video, if you're enjoying the content so far, please be sure to tap that like button. It really helps to support and grow the channel, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Alright, Joe, so my first piece of advice, since it's nearly impossible to overcome that voice in our head shouting at us to do something when the market is falling, my first piece of advice and the easiest method of overcoming that action bias is to simply ignore your portfolio. Now, I'm not saying to never check on your holdings or to check your portfolio. However, obsessively consuming financial news and checking your portfolio on a daily basis will lead you to make fear-based or even greed-based decisions rather than following your rationale and overall investment strategy. So my recommendation is, instead of checking your portfolio every minute, every hour, or even every day, plan to check on your investments on a regular schedule, such as every month or even every quarter. My next piece of advice is to take comfort in history. And what I mean by that is history usually repeats itself. Now, although the phrase past performance is no guarantee of future results, that phrase is tattooed on the foreheads of every stock market analyst and financial planner. There is good reason to look at the past performance of the market as a whole. With that being said, guys, if you study the long-term trends and overall historical returns, you'll see that the market inevitably trends upward. So savvy investors who did not panic through the market corrections of 2000 and 2008 saw their portfolios recover over time and even grow to new highs. Remember, guys, it's very difficult to time the highs and lows of the stock market, so consistently investing and riding the highs and lows as a time-tested investing strategy. Now, my final piece of advice, guys, is to not panic. Don't panic. Truth is, Joe, we as human beings are not wired to be rational investors, which is why we tend to be so bad at it. Our emotions can get the best of our rational strategies, especially when we're feeling afraid. But selling your investments because of market volatility and scary headlines is using a permanent solution for a temporary problem. So there you guys have it, how to stay calm during a market fluctuation. Please leave your feedback, and if you have any suggestions, leave them in the comment section. If you found value in this video, please be sure to tap that like button and share the video with others on social media. It goes a very long way in helping to support and grow the channel. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell, as I'm posting valuable new content on a weekly basis. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.